It's that Super Bowl, no, she must flow. Yeah, it's that Super Bowl.
What is up, guys? It's O'Donnell here with Elevated Gaming, and I just wanted to bring you a quick review of Ark Survival on mobile. So let's just get right into it here. You have two options when you first enter the game, single player and multiplayer. We're just going to hop into multiplayer mode. And I do have a few servers I've been playing on, but the newest one that's come out is Oasis. And just to kind of give you an overview, this to the left here is all of your servers. To the bottom right, it'll show you the recent ones you've been in, which for me has not been working so well. You can also filter by game type. PvP is obviously player versus player. PvE is player versus environment, so other players can't attack you or take your stuff. And then PvX is a new one that they've come out with, where the outside edges of the map are player versus environment, and then the inside, pretty much where all the good stuff is player versus player. So we're going to hop into Oasis right here, and we're just going to join. Now this server's only 4 days old, and I just joined it about 5 minutes ago. So, well, maybe about 15 minutes ago. So I'm pretty low level, and nothing spectacular, but there are some level 70 and 80, and I think a few 90 level players already here. And as you can see, it is currently nighttime. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this until it brightens up a little bit so you can really see what's going on. Alright, so we're back here, and let me just close that out. Alright, so it's brightened up a little bit, and just to kind of give you a quick overview, the map is pretty big. It's not overly big where you can't really do a whole lot, but the location I'm in is pretty much a beginner zone. The further you get up north, it gets a little harder. That's where the bigger monsters are, and that's where more content is. And specifically in the middle of the map is where a lot of, it's kind of where a lot of the gameplay is focused at. But this is a PvX server, so I'm going to stay on the outside edge here and try to avoid getting killed. Now, in the other servers I've played in, which I haven't been playing recently, so I can't really give you any updated judgment on what's happened since they've done some updates. But when you get some of the flying creatures, we were having issues with server lag and basically falling out of the sky and dying. So basically, for those of you that have played Ark, it's the same thing, but on a mobile platform. One thing I can tell you about this game is it sucks your battery life down pretty drastically. But it is an awesome game, so it's kind of worth it. I mean, it depends what you're doing. It's not something you can really do while you're in class or at work, although some players do. But it does have a major drain on the battery, but to me it's not overly excessive. So basically the point of the game is to tame dinosaurs and survive the environment itself. Don't get killed. And I'll open up in my top left here, you got a little backpack. This first item here is Ancient Amber. Now this is an item you buy in the store. It's pretty inexpensive now, but you do not have to buy this stuff. Here's just the price point on some of this. You can get free amber by watching ads, and then their packs are pretty reasonably priced compared to other mobile games, especially for some of you that's watched me play Clash of Kings. This is nothing compared to what we spend on that game. So but you get some pretty cool stuff. Soothing Bombs is for helping to tame dinosaurs. It is a pretty big help with some of them. And then there's other stuff, just statues and rugs and accessories. Let's see here. Crafting stations, that's what I was looking for. As you level up, you'll unlock crafting stations. I don't have them unlocked on this map. I probably should have picked another one, but you have a bunch of things like a tannery, a chef station, an outpost, a metal foundry, a dye studio, a stone workshop, a lumber mill, and a factory. Now basically this is stuff that you can buy as you go. and you can use your amber to buy basically anything you want as far as structures go. Like this little structure I built right here, I just quickly gathered some materials up, built a nice little beginner structure. It took me maybe 5 minutes to do this, if that. But later on in the game, you can get metal walls, wood walls, pretty much anything you want. So the better the material you have, the better your structures are going to be, and depending on the area of the map you're in will depend on what kind of structure you need. For right here, that's really all I need. Nothing's going to openly attack me right here, so I don't really have to worry about anything. Just to go back into our backpack here, as you gather, I'll show you here in a minute, you can actually gather from trees and little weeds on the ground. But you pick up berries and stuff, berries, stone, you get wood from cutting down trees, you get hide from killing animals, and all of these have their own use. Like these narcotic berry or narco berries, they're narcotics for the dinosaurs. It'll help you tame them. They gotta have at least some level of narcotic to stay asleep. I'm not going to get in real depth with that because this is just a quick overview. And then crafting, I'll just actually go right here is your person. As you level up, you can level up each category here: your health, stamina, oxygen, food, water, weight. I've focused primarily on weight right now because I'm just starting out and I need to carry a lot of things. Engrams, as you level up, you get engrams to allow you to unlock crafting abilities. Basically, the higher level you go, the more you learn. And that's where you learn to build walls, doors, beds. I'm just kind of slowly going to scroll through here so you guys can see it, but I can only see up to level 14 right now because I'm not high enough level, but it goes way up there to where you can get metal walls and advanced dinosaur saddles and stuff like that. But just to give you guys a quick view of the game, let's see here. We're just going to gather some materials from this jungle fern. You can pick up little stones, and when you first start out and you don't have any tools, this is kind of what you got to do. I'm going to go over this tree and he's going to punch it, and as you see, I'm going to gather thatch. And every once in a while you'll get a piece of wood. It doesn't look like I'm going to get one this time. Oh, there it is. And then as you do that and you level up, you unlock your crafting abilities. And then once you go into your little backpack here, on the inventory and crafting side, you can make axes and pickaxes and torches. The cool thing about the torch is if you are up north and it's cold and you don't have fur clothing, which you need up there, the torch will keep you warm. So that's pretty beneficial. But as you make these things, you can put them into your hotbar over here. You can see where I'm clicking at over here. And that allows you to pull from the right hand side of the screen and select any of these pretty quickly. If you hit a tree with a pickaxe, all you'll gather from it is thatch. You'll very rarely get any wood that way. And then if you hit it with an axe, it'll be the opposite. You'll get a lot of wood and very little thatch. And my axe just broke. So let's go ahead and build a new one. And then on the bigger stones here, if you hit it with a pickaxe, you're going to gain some flint. Every now and then you'll get some stone and some metal. But rarely will you get metal from a regular stone. It's just going to be once every now and then. Now if I hit it with an axe, I'm going to gather primarily stone and a little bit of flint every now and then. But honestly, guys, this game is really fun. I like it a lot. Other than the battery drainage, it's pretty awesome, man. I mean, I'm trying to find some dinosaurs here for you guys. Maybe something you can see. Okay, right here we go. Now this guy, he's a level 15, and This Carbo has 1200 health. If I attacked him at my level right now, he would probably kill me pretty easily. I could probably dance around him and kill him, but it would take a while. But I mean, there's all kinds of stuff you're going to run into. Overall, I would give this game, graphic-wise, for a mobile game, a 9 out of 10, maybe a 10 out of 10. It's pretty decent graphics. I have seen a couple that were on par, if not a little bit better, but it's way up there. As far as playability, always having something to do, I would definitely give it a 10 out of 10. You always have something to do in this game, especially in a PvP server or a PvX server. As you see here, if you step into the water, you quench your thirst. You do get hungry and thirsty on here, so you have to kind of maintain yourself. If not, you'll die. And to show you some other stuff in the store, if you're a money player, the Intense Focus gives you 3 times XP for an hour. It is pretty expensive to get, but it helps you level up pretty quickly. Let's see here. Thick Skin, it allows you to withstand cold or heat, pretty much, and poisonous fumes. So it makes it a lot easier to survive. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stop there, but there used to be one here. Let me see if I can find it. There used to be one that would keep you from having to feast. There it is. Alright, so if you take Feast, it will quench your thirst and fill your stomach for 6 hours. So that'll keep you from having to worry about getting food constantly or getting something to drink. Over here on the bottom left, there are some quick chat things. You got the little smiley face and a sad face, and then just quick reply answers up top, which I think is pretty cool. A lot of games don't have that. That little cursor looking thing allows you to share your location. As you can see on the bottom right of the chat screen, I just shared my location. And then you can type out, put whatever you want in the global chat. You have a local chat, which people that are around you can see and nobody else can. And then you have a tribe chat, which only the people in your tribe can see. So you can have a tribe up to, I think it's 10 players if I'm not mistaken. So that allows you to have some teammates. And honestly, guys, I'm waiting on a new server to open up so I can start playing seriously on this game. And I'm going to be doing a lot of tutorial videos. Should be a lot of fun. So if anybody that watches my channel wants to join me on the new server and do some fun stuff, hit me up, leave a comment on this video below, and I'll leave a link to my Discord as well as RTS Discord on here. That way you guys can join up and get in touch with me. For all of you that play Clash of Kings, I am no longer playing that game. They pretty much shut it down and they're not updating it anymore, so I have got rid of all my stuff off of there, so I have no intentions of making any more videos or having anything to do with that company. But outside of that, guys, I hope to see you playing, and as always, happy hunting and have a great evening.
King of Kings! SpongeBob, Gunshot, das Plankton in dem Brand, Gangster Schwammkopf mit der Gun. SpongeBob